Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second. Freddie Shimchak, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field, and that is off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple. Stepping up now, Lee Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Smiley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Garcia moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jed Jerko hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fly ball heading for the alley. Giving chase is Brinson, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about.
Coming to the plate now, Lee Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And in now, Dominic Smith, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Smiley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Lee Smiley. First pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Into the corner and slicing foul. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first as they get the double.
Now batting, second baseman, Alexi Avalista.
high fly ball out to straightaway center. Smiley on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. MLB The Show is at the gate. Into the box now, Lee Smiley. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Smiley is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a throw over and the runner back. Polanco stands at first with 1 out. The 1-2. Tapped down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. So no runs on 1 base. Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Profar is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Lee Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Ozuna on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Set to get his day started, Leo Garcia, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Smiley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Smiley is right there, one down. Digging in to try it again, Lee Smiley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Kelly is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's Jed Jerko now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Brinson, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Leo Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Smiley going back at the track, the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Wow, that run in the top of the ninth is even bigger now. Without it. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous. Into the box now, Adam Frazier.
Batting second, here's the man. Shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Valera into shallow center, but he won't get in. The throw into second, and that's the first out. At the plate, James Cain, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smiley is in pursuit, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been.
Now at the plate, Lee Smiley. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Drives it out to deep right center field. Parker going back on it, and that's a home run into the top tank. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece. Stepping in, Lee Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a waltz.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Smiley. 2 gone. Stepping in, Lee Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
The 0-1 on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Cordova's got it. And that's the second out. Striding in, Brevik Valera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Cordova brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit. So coming to the plate, James Cain.
James Cain.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Smiley has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So stepping in, Lee Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Asuaje. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Lifted the other way out to left center. Profar sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew Toles. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Popped up. Polanco is there for it, and that retires the side. Ready now, Lee Smiley. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Makes the catch, and the Padres have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 12-6, the final tally here. And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in it. Now at the plate, Lee Smiley, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Toles going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Bennett Montoya.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-3 tonight. From Little Havana, just now at the plate, Lee Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lee Smiley.
First pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Lee Smiley.
Center fielder, Lee Smiley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Brinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. Smiley moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, James Kane. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Smiley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Lee Smiley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Into the box, Lee Smiley.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Softly hit here to the left side. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Here's Jurickson Profar, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Jurickson Profar.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Striding in once again, Lee Smiley. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Tolles. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yeah, I guess they lost their patience and just decided they were going to get back in this thing with 2 quick swings of the bat. Still down 1, but they definitely have momentum.
Digging in, Lee Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And there's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's a fly ball way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch, coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Miami get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mario Quezada. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida. Coming to the plate now, Lee Smiley. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Ryan Healy.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is lifted out to left. Amon moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So in now for San Francisco, Hayden Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget.
Leading off the inning, Lee Smiley. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Smiley.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next to bat for the Giants, Greg Garcia. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Pulled toward right center field. Smiley on the move. He can't get there in time, and now standing in, Lee Smiley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Smiley.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things.
Ryder Jones up next. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Lee Smiley.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He set.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Ready with the 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Ready now for the Marlins, Breivik Valera. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 0-2, here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Jones has got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't catch. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in mind. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brian Ellington wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Dan Altavilla wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First.
Opened back in 2012. We're live inside. Digging in now, Lee Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Smiley.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Calling for it, Myers. And that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Lee Smiley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 23.
And it's fouled away. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Weak chopper up the line, reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So digging in now, Lewis Brinson. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Up next from Miami, Jurickson Profar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Digging in, Ryan Flynn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Smiley will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. At the plate, Ken Amon will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Smiley racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now in the box, Lee Smiley. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Amon is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Joe Panic.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Under it is Profar here to put it away for the first out. Ready for another chance. Lee Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Panic is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. 4-0 to score tonight. Miami crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Kirby Field. From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball. In now, Lee Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Two out, nobody on. Driven to deep right field. Myers going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Ryan Healy took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Smiley racing back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lee Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-1. Here it comes. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Yanked fouled off to the right. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ryan Healy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. On the ground to the right side. Cortez scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And now the Giants pitcher, Bucky House. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Digging in, Lee Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Standing in, Hayden Cortez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Smiley is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Now batting, Nicholas Cabrera.
Left fielder, Nicholas Cabrera.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smiley is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dave Wales will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Rob Brantley is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. San Francisco jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead. And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning.
The bottom of the 9th inning for the Marlins.
Stepping up now, Lee Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You know, it's funny, I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top.
A player receives an update from his representative.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night. Striding forward now is the DH, Lee Smiley. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lee Smiley. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. So striding in, Breivik Valera, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Striding into the box, Justin Paul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Miller. Next will be the designated hitter, Lee Smiley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Settling in now, Jurickson Profar. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to leave him loaded. He pulls this one into right. Fernandez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases. Marlins get one. Leading off the inning, Lee Smiley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
3-2 the finish. On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Coming to the plate now, Lee Smiley. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Lee Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Now at the plate, Lee Smiley. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0. Popped him up. Cisco has a play. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Lee Smiley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun. Into the box now, Lee Smiley. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Stevenson going back, still ranging back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Digging in once again, Lee Smiley.
Designated hitter, Lee.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Polanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Looped out towards short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. Digging in to try it again, Lee Smiley. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Healy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an in.
6-2 the final total today. Baltimore jumped out to an early.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Summertime by the Bay. AT&T Park in San Francisco. Coming to the plate now, Lee Smiley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Polanco leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to right field. Myers is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Will Myers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Smiley is going to have room out there as he puts this. Stepping into the box, Joe Panik. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Smiley will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate, Lee Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Ryan Healy. So for 1 with a fly out, and the runner back safely. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Jurickson Profar. He popped out in his first trip.
Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Correa is calling for it. And that retires the side. So it's
Leading off the 4th inning, right fielder, Will.
here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smiley giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Correa.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Smiley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Lee Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lays off 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Healy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Stepping in, Lee Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Lee Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Polanco, the runner at second with 1 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 2-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to 3rd, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar, and they're runners at the corners now. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Now at the plate, Brian Flynn, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Smiley sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Cortez rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now. He scores as they extend. Striding in, Lee Smiley. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 3 runs already home here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from 3rd.
Always nice to get the first game of the series but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest.
Tough to escape the fun. Coming to the plate now, Lee Smiley, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today. Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this save.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at. So coming to the plate, Peter Baldwin, runner in scoring position with Sugan. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smiley is there, and that's the 3rd out. So stepping in, Lee Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Cortez is there, and it's a very quick inning. Ready now, Hayden Cortez.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Hayden Cortez.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Profar is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it new.
Ready for another shot now, Lee Smiley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line to the right side. Myers is there, 1 away. Now at the plate, Hayden Cortez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Hayden Cortez.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. In to score the runner from second. Now the relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So 1. Now at the plate, Lee Smiley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Flynn finds it Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Time now for stepping into the box, Lee Smiley. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that.
Digging in, Ken Amon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smiley has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. An unmistakable sight there. The nearly 9,000-foot-long golden. Ryder Jones up next as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And 1 away now in the San Francisco third. Into the box, Greg Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and striding in once again, Lee Smiley.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now pitch on the way. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's Jurickson Profar.
Hey, Dero, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Second baseman.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Paul. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he misses 2-1. Smiley on third. Profar at second with 1 away. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Winston Sams. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Cyrus House comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Baldwin is there as he makes the. Standing in, Lee Smiley. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and two.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Jones waits on it. 1 out. Ready once again, Breivik Valera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Justin Hall. Smiley is off at first with 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte's there, and the inning is over. Ready now for the Marlins, Lee Smiley. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer.
Balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains. The show comes to you from in now for Colorado, David Dahl, and the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Smiley is after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Lee Smiley. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
The 2-1. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding in for the Rockies, Jose Arrojo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-2. Swing and a little. Smiley ranging forward. He brings it in, and on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday night. So digging in now, Lee Smiley. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall.
Up next from Miami, Lee Smiley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in now, Robbie Luna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Smiley moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up. At the plate, Jordan Patterson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Smiley moving in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Now in the box, Jose Arrojo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smiley is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Lee Smiley, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Polanco leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up now. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked. Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect. Digging in, Lee Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Copen right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Smiley has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. In now, Lee Smiley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Down and away, ball 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit sharply on the ground. Copen takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Kelvin Copen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. So here now is the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Sent out to straightaway center field. Smiley on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Leading off the inning, Lee Smiley, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Patterson is there to put it away for out number 1. Standing in, Lee Smiley, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Miami, good night. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Colorado took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Now from a rainy. Now batting, Lee Smiley. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. These Rockies guys, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, without question, they find themselves.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Stepping up now, Robbie Luna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Profar sprinting after it, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here. Leading off the inning, Lee Smiley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Breivik Valera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Paul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This one's down to third. Copen over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding in, Mike Tauchman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Sent out to straightaway center field. Smiley has a beat on it. 2 down. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Smiley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Lee Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Luna over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Lee Smiley.
Center fielder, Lee Smiley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
A little bouncer. Keeley on at first. Nobody out. One and two now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Colorado took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the MLB The Show's ready now for the Diamondbacks. C.J. Cron. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Smiley on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Lee Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lee Smiley.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
He's running. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Coming to the plate now, Greg Booker. He drew a walk his first time up.
Greg Booker.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Smiley moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the set. Into the box now, Lee Smiley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Center fielder, Lee.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Takes a knee-high fastball. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Healy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On a line, that's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Smiley giving chase. And that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee Smiley. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Brugman. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the set. And next to bat will be Jacob Brugman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And the pitch on 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smiley has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. So no run. Digging in to try it again, Lee Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. House at second. Polanco is over at first with 1 away. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Here's C.J. Cron now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, the skipper called it. It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Miami Marlins